A wonderful day from here, all the lovers of freedom, all the patriots all over the world. God bless you. I bring you good tidings from the Most High God, the Creator that was never created. My earnest prayer for you today that you are aware in all your ways, that you are living into a narrative that you have been able to put together by your own self that is also accepted by God Almighty. So God bless you all. Please, if you lay your hand on this very broadcast, do not hesitate to share it. It's something that will bless you definitely if you want. The Bible says, whatsoever I hear you say into my ears, such will I do it in the book of Numbers. So please, do not hesitate to share this very broadcast as you are led. Share it. As you do that, God bless you richly. If you are watching, please share. Share among your friends, share among your loved ones. I get by now, most people might be convinced that we are in social media for a purpose. The purpose of being in social media is to impact lives, not to perform shenanigans, rather than to do the will of our Father which is in heaven. I really want to appreciate everyone that who always show concern about our advocacy or our activism. There is something a lot of people are not really getting clear. You know, there are people who took risks for us. That's why today, let me reiterate again what I've said before now. I told you guys one time that I'm a prison with Duna the County. A lot of people, you don't know the meaning. You did not know the meaning. And some of my strong supporters who have this spiritual strength, they have energy spiritually. They have also been praying for Una the Canon sincerely from their heart, not showing it on media, spending their highest money. They have been praying. All those are mothers. And I find out something in this very struggle. Most men, they are not really ready for a better society. Most men, what they do, I mean what I'm saying. Because something just come to me today. That the people always want to try to see the encouragement they can give. Most of them are women. I don't know why it's like that. Most of them are women. The men, they are doing political correctness. Maybe some of them are sigbone. They expect maybe, we will be talking about that anyway. I'm going to be talking about that. That the food you eat and the drink, where you they just a drink, you they happy. Now spoil your head. You're going to be seeing it with proof. So please, if you lay hand on this broadcast, make sure you share it. So I do appreciate each and every one of you who have supported us by one way or the other. One thing people don't know, it is good. It is what you give. Amount of what you can give, what you can also receive. What you cannot give, you cannot receive it. A lot of people are looking for riches today. You cannot make somebody to be rich. Forget about riches in your life. You make money and multiply. Yes. Any person that have the mind to establish other persons without even looking back, not because you are looking for say maybe you are just doing it without you even looking back. That is the people that can amount to something. But those ones, any 10 euro is giving it to you because what you can give by my dear Nairo, work. Today I'm going to be appreciating what I'm saying for security purpose. I received a message in my phone. Sir, I'm in need of so and so. That was yesterday. Then I replied that message. Then this morning, I forwarded the account to somebody to put money inside. Then in waiting for the person which I sent to put money inside the account, automatically around afternoon, Somebody from nowhere put the money I was wanting to give out from my own personal pockets back immediately. It's good to be good. And I don't know, how will I say this now? Mommy here in Italy, God bless you. For quite some time now you are taking it as a point of duty to always encourage this old thing in your own little way. God will bless you, you know. Mommy Esosa, God will bless you. God will bless you. God will bless you. God will bless you. I saw you this medium to pray for everyone that's supporting us. Everyone that is supporting us. Our mommy in UK, God bless you. In your best, God bless you. God will bless each and every one of you for being there. For being there right from the one. For those of you who always want to try to do your best to make sure this whole thing continue. A lot of people did not know. You think it's easy. If, for example, what did you expect? Who can ever evaluate what a man like me will be passing through, if not because of some certain some people raising prayers? You don't know. You don't know what it takes. That's why if you are another person, you are comparing yourself with me. You will die. Oh. You will die. Stay clear. You will die. If you are ordinary person, you just want to come and insult me, you will die. Oh. Every one of you should stay clear. My mission is more spiritual than physical. Stay clear. You know the bug where anybody going. I know the reason why I'm talking. Okay, why can't you when for example? Okay, go a viewer. My dear, you want to review on it. If you are looking for view, create your content yourself. Learn to create message. I create my own messages. When I create a message, create a heading and bring me out inside. I wonder, there is one idiot that said he was also talking to me when I was talking about, let me call an amigo again, a senseless amigo, because any of you that came to come and talk to me, I reverse it to him. He's senseless and he's stupid. If you feel you are going to help him, you better talk to him to stop shenanigans. If I see any of you now, I will lay curse on him again. You are escalating his problem. You will escalate his problem. If you want to talk to me, create a content, create a message, have a heading. Then who will heading it? So that me myself, I will watch it and learn from you. Don't just come and open up your mouth wide because you want to talk. My dear, if now 100 years to take my flog, you are not get forgiveness, guy. Woman make be no aya deportation no aya gbe na airport. If you beg me, may give it any person we are talking to woman in here or you get waiting you do where they warrant for. That is, people want to put that what your bag going to send. If you feel you want to come at white your bag mate is send. Stupid thing, me why do ya work? But no part people give me on my woman remove a woo. That is what God can kill, can save. My own God, He kills and He saves. So be very, very careful, guys. So God bless each and every one of you as I declare this very broadcast open today in the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. God will bless each and every one of you. For as many, a lot of people, they feel if they give you a helping hand, they are going to remain poor. What I'm doing today goes to my future. Every day in vain. A lot of you today, you are alive. The small blessing you are getting today is what your father sowed. The little your mother could sow also work here. So don't think it is your good way. You carry your own blood brother abroad or so sponsor us to a school. That's not the help we are talking about. Helping somebody you never see again. Helping somebody that is who have nothing, help. So that is the journey we embark on right now. We prefer to start investing on other people. I don't want to answer your mind, but don't answer your mind. Or make a bag of USA. Then you invest in people's life. That's why my investment today is speaking. The people that have mostly blessed me, they are not from Ronigbe. What idiot that came from Ronigbe could call me was a cabal. That's why if I'm talking about what's happening in other villages, that is here because my helper may also be there. So for those of you that believe in ethnicity, for those of you that believe, well, I'm not married, go birige, I'm not married, Senegal, go birino, mo. Continue with your ethnicity mind and continue with your segregation. I pray that God will open your eye to see what's happening around the world. So as I'm doing my sharing from here, do not hesitate to also do your own. Despite the fact that our page remains under serious attack because of what we always bring it out from this very particular position. Please, the number we have seen that we have shared is not enough. If people that are doing SAG, they can share their videos. So if you are following us, we are not sharing our video, don't just be watching again. If you are ashamed of all, you cannot share our video. Yeah, you watching, eh? Oh my God, don't say don't tear boy. Whatever thing you are learning from here, you are not ready to share. You might tear boy, now please, let always do that to share. If people that are misbehaving, they have followers. Men or woman, at least I should have better followers. If people that are misbehaving, I saw some, let me quickly address this. I saw something today. For those of you that is always encouraging your leader, go forward. I saw, I think, a Tribuna. This is a newspaper that a girl of 32 years old, he reported, he's already in publication right now. Most of you are putting yourself into problem. You don't know you are putting yourself into problem. Most of you are putting yourself into problem. Keep on doing it. Or well, why am I not a human trafficking? Again, Allah don't complain, you go no pay when it. And that's why any person say I see and say if I do my trafficking, una commit a no man, by a go on no more. Even though it don't pass. If you traffic a person condemned 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and I report who ye gan. So mona no the form man. Wanani ka zibag again and wa gunuwa. Of you to enter house. So people don't know what they are dealing with. So that is, I just want to address that. You know, that's why I'm not figuring to anybody. But for those of you who is encouraging people to keep on fighting such fight, man. The end analysis is going to be very, very difficult for you and one of you. While that's why I'm addressing the little by little. But what concerns me most is their gene and society. Under that same my gene, a lot of things do follow. Under that same my gene, a lot of things also do follow. Please, if you are watching this very broadcast, do not hesitate to share. Trying to share, change the negative narrative of yesterday still. No, we don't know, God day. But as for we'll keep on doing the little we can. We are not holding anything back to ourselves. That's why I'm going to be playing a video to you. Tell them to leave Africa alone. Get off here, leave Africa alone. There was happening in Ethiopia as we speak. Ethiopia, there have been drought in Ethiopia for quite some time, no rain. And a lot of you may be feeling it's climate change. Climate did not change. It is Gate of Hair and his counterpart that is causing it. Because Ethiopia never allowed them to be colonized. Ethiopia is the only country in Africa that has never been colonized. Over to it has never been colonized. And the reason why right now they are coming, doing what they are doing to the Ethiopia, because now una go suffer that. That was why they unleashed Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen upon Nigeria, because good luck, Ebere Jonathan refused to do what Obama told him to do. He refused it, that was why they unleashed it. If you are not ready to dance to their tune, they will make your country a miserable country. That was why John Pablo Magufuli was killed. Because if we are talking, we talk with fact. Because Muammar Gaddafi were starting on their way to make sure that the oil Africa has, we must have to have one currency. They were trying to create a gold currency that will make the continent of Africa to develop. They choose to kill Muammar Gaddafi. Why? Because they never want Africa to grow. And the same most of you today, you are using all these fools. Their picture is what you use for your profile. There is this dirty boy I always see. I think it's called Mojeje. The very day we got that guy identification. I don't know why people, okay now, it must have to be your own candidate. Every other person is useless. People don't think. And I'm going to be telling you the cause why they don't think. The reason why they don't think, I'm going to be telling you. Because many people are just in this life, they don't know the cause of their existence. They just feel all about, you just talk as a human being. No. Go and search what you do. How many people likes from their mind what you do? How can somebody say, you are a man, we are the women going, you doesn't create topic to talk to me, and I create topic to talk to your leaders? Politically is wrong, biblically is wrong, morally is wrong. Then that is what you want to come and defend. You just want to come and insult me by real mouth. There are insults you give to people, you insult them during to your activism. If I say Oshomo today because the 30 billion, everything they told us Oshomo did during this tenure that makes some alien to say Oshomo is the best governor. Today Obaseki is still building schools. He's still building college of educations. He's still building technical colleges. Where did he work? And how many colleges did a state supposed to have? Is Obaseki working over syllabus, trying to build SS building and what? Because those things were never there. But because some people have been paid to come and campaign for them, they campaign for everything. We have come here to come and change the negative narrative of yesterday. It's not everything you support. If you want us to have personal problem with you, we are a department man pray to home because our fight is straight. If we pray, then I summon you where I have never. If you want me to use an example, I will use you as an example. I will use you as an example. I will pray if you must even insult me or lay curse on me, let that one be your prayers. And let me benevolently submit your name in Umana. You must die. So be very, very careful. Stop standing on our ways. We are not looking for you. There are people who have decimated our society and they must have to pay for it. That's why I don't lose emotion for any bagger. I don't do that. I would have been losing for emotion for things that which I know that it's never going to help us in any form. I don't do that. God forbid bad thing. Please, if you are watching this very book, I'll share. If you are watching this very book, I'll share. We are going to be touching so many areas. We are going to be touching so many areas as we go. Maybe after this very broadcast, we might be sharing to WhatsApp, or let me just see if I can do to WhatsApp immediately to 1 or 2 contacts so that people from other places can also watch with us. Please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share. This very platform is the International Association for the Improvement of Colored People. #equality. We have done more than what nobody can ever do. That's why we save lives. Some of the lives that we have saved, they begin to appreciate God Almighty to say a new thing. If not you that gave me the information, I would have not been able to still have the good health I have today. That's what we are known for. We are not here. We are not men pleaser. We are not men pleaser. That's why some of the world leaders, we deal with them seriously. We've insulted them. We tell them what and what they need to hear. So if you are telling me I did not go to school, now you know, may you go do your own. The university where you go, try me you come metamorphose and so that me you for still they do small things where me they do so, because what we are facing today is not supposed to be one man business, it's supposed to be everybody's business. So that's how it is. So I do one more sharing from here right now. We commence our lovely broadcast tonight. As usual, I will always introduce the topic. Without me introducing the topic to you, it shows that I'm very passionate. I will be introducing the topic right away as we speak. So if you have not shared, make sure you share this very broadcast. And I'm going to be playing video to you of what they have later said about the V. You know, when I begin to accuse some persons, if they come to my platform, they're not here, no worry, because this is what I've already known before time. And right now, some doctors in UK and every other place, they've come to say that there is something that is wrong with the people that stay long with this very sickness. And they told us as soon as you take the injection, this sickness will not affect you. And why are they trying to bring up a different narrative right now that the people that stay long in the V, then they don't get reasoning faculty again? Then you begin to see today why I accuse on certain persons. If they come here to come and misbehave, I say it has been injected. I know it before time. I'll be playing it to you if you can give me a biblical latitude. Tell them to leave Africa alone and tell them to leave the continent of Africa alone. You have to tell them that most of the food you eat and the drink are weaponized. Most of the food. For those of you, if you are drinking anything, you are drinking go-go. When you drink alcohol, there is a state alcohol will take you to. Most of you, after going to that state, do you think you are going to return back again with your right senses? No. It will be smart to go see command. That's why most of you today, you are losing your head already. You are mad. Couple up with the graphene, you are useless. I'm going to be telling you, maybe from now, because most people, they'll say, I want you to go share your night now. If you pour rice for Isa sand, right away for Isa sand, or Gary away for Isa sand, you will feel part that Gary again maybe Uzoko, the way it be. You know? So that is, all these are called, I tell you, children that's 5 days in a year, I do brag of you right from time. It's like I knew God never gave me that spirit to be a drunkard. There's nothing about once in a while, maybe once in a year. While also like this, so when anything, where we cover the our belly see no and yoko yanti, Emmanuel and yoko amate so you way. But if you ask for bellies and ask block at time, you see some idiot laughing. We get and if you check these people, they are not an inventor. Most of them, I know you will mention Bob Marley. Those ones were different. I know you will mention Fela. The Igbo inspiration we are giving to them. At the time they smoke it, they can dance and dance and dance and dance. I begin to say, Aragama, 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 Aragama. Now, what are you using your own for? You smoke and smoke and smoke and drink, not knowing that these things have been weaponized. Not knowing that that drink has been adulterated. Right from time it has been survivor of the fittest. And right from time they have been wanting to change human brain. That's why some parents will tell you, women, don't smoke. Because they know that the only way they can easily cause madness for you when you smoke. That's why somebody like Newton will never get mad. Because no alcohol is going to provoke it. A lot of people that drink, they easily get mad and smoke. That's why when somebody see bone, the thing will come hook. It be like piston for motor. You don't say if they work out, go do like this. At the time he hook, he go up enough, he come down again. Then automatically, either the motor come back, that's what happened. A lot of people will not smoke it. The rema they was when they took that Igbo to come it back right now becomes a problem. That's why the Kano say mad people everywhere. It's so bad they laugh. Boy, still getting on my brother. It was today God gave me the message. The reason why there are mad people everywhere, they shy you now. And if you see some guys today, they are useless. Why? Because if you want them, they smoke it. But let nobody deceive you. Say if I smoke the reason when our story, a reason when we rock back. If no 13 will give you moral to do it. Imagine you were not supposed to have moral to go and rape somebody. After drinking right now, you cannot go anywhere. You are not with your right senses. And why did they bring such a thing out? It was to conquer humanity. They did not bring it out for you to be released. Have you ever seen any doctor that want to go to, or that want to go to lab and do operation instead of go and smoke Igbo? That doctor, his license will be collected from him. That doctor, his license immediately will be collected. That's why you have to be with your real state of mind. That's when people are mentally derailed, they don't sell gun for them. Here in Spain, if you want to do driver license, you have to go and do eye test. They'll write some certain alphabet, you name and waiting be this, they'll see put time for the this thing. You'll be like television, you put something for your eye, they'll say me measure. At the time you are able to mention it, they'll constantly give you money to cartoon or make you drive. Then that will make them to give you 10 years license. Then if you are going again after 10 years, they do the same test for you, they tested you, you are still okay, they give you another 10 years. Or at the age from 60, for example, they found out that your eye don't weak. We do a low glass, they now give you 8 years. Maybe they look and say, man, I only do dog, but who degrade who do away kege. Automatically they will collect your license from you. That's what they do here in Europe. But our own, we may not be having such system. Now, the reason why they created alcohol It was Gates family that created alcohol. I know you will tell us that what of a pami. Now, those who take both of those one are not weaponized. Those one are natural. So what that one is also going to give to you is different from what NEC will give to you. Because NEC is mixed with chemical. Beer you are seeing mixed with chemical. I can boldly tell you, the senselessness today you are seeing among blacks is called by Igbo and smoking. Igbo and drinking. I for one, maybe the reason why I have creative ability, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Maybe that's how I become with my right senses. My brain always coincide with the God's own. Now, at the time the way you were created, the Omegula brigade that God gave to you, we are not supposed to intensify more than the level. That's why people just they oh we are shishi, go and check their life. They are not creative. And so why he can work in a company for 10 years, he go still be paying. Because everything they believe in highness. Everything they believe just to hide. They cannot do any other thing. If some people would like them want to sleep with their own girlfriend, they'll fair down red label first. Because now that one they give them strength. But after that red label, that's why a lot of them make some certain promises. And you are a woman, man have to go and smoke first. Not making us satisfied when God will punish you there. You don't know what you are doing. You do not know what you are doing. At the time you give birth to a child, you are going to give birth to a child that will go and be performing shenanigans in our society. That's why today you see a lot of useless fools. Somebody, any person you see that their master is going wrong, they still come out to come and support them. Any person you see that because he campaigned for governor, he's not seen anything wrong about what the governor is doing. At least to also make correction with respect. Your Excellency, sir, this thing, I guess is not going the way it ought to be said publicly. They always want to make sure they know that there's something wrong with their head. So if you must excel in life, if your children must excel, make that the brain that you are using giving birth to your children. Now, normal brain, no, don't go and smoke it, go and release sperm into your wife's vagina. Because you are going to give birth to a useless child. That's what happens. If you see those days, most areas you'll see Papagallo, a man Daniel, because that man right now, drinking had not become his hobby. It had not been programmed for drinking. The way you yourself is living your normal life, they go, without him drinking, cannot do it. That's why people today, if you don't smoke, you will come to drink because it's already a part of him. That's why there are some pastors, he cannot climb the altar. A lot of people have tried to imagine me. How does this boy get the strength? My own is anointing. This is what anointing do. The anointing you are going to feel, you are going to get from Igbo, God will activate heaven. That's why if I'm going to be in anywhere, I will activate it. It's natural. I don't even need to drink any see. But you yourself, you watch it, you want to go half. No, my own hardness, I activate is a spirit. That's why I'm sent to do this. So some of the food you eat, some people right now, they like eating some food. And all those food have been weaponized. All those very food you are seeing have been weaponized. Now be food for John Day. Gate of hair and the deep state. There's nothing they have not done to human being. Human being too strong, now make we see they alive. That's why even most of you today, even after the third this thing, you see the zagziga. But I want to be playing a video to you of what they said how that thing functions. For you to know that if you watch it some time ago, in 1918, during the Spanish flu, a lot of things happened. Just the same way this one is. Could you know, in 2005, W. Bush talked about this very sickness we are facing today. I will play it for you. Let me just quickly, to make sure my teaching is it is well organized. Let me play it for you. Let me first of all start with the one of George W. Bush. That one is 1 minute and 23 seconds. Let's start from here.
Discuss and address the threat of pandemic flu now. There is no pandemic.
Listen.
Let our nation discuss and address the threat of pandemic flu now. There is no
Look at him.
pandemic flu in our country or in the world at this time. But if we wait for a pandemic to appear, it will be too late to prepare. Scientists and doctors cannot tell us where or when the next pandemic will strike, or how severe it will be. But most agree, at some point we are likely to face another pandemic. Pandemic is a lot like a forest fire. If caught early, it might be extinguished with limited damage. If allowed to smolder, undetected, it can grow to an inferno that spreads quickly beyond our ability to control it.
Just wait till there is something they break out of that place. Just wait.
Our strategy is designed to meet three critical goals. First, we must detect outbreaks that occur anywhere in the world. Second, we must protect the American people by stockpiling vaccines and antiviral drugs, and improve our ability to rapidly produce new vaccines against a...
Now, because this thing were prearranged, this was 2005. So before they do anything, they prepare it. But our own, we don't prepare anything. We did not prepare. This will take them hundreds of years to plan it. That's why after the Spanish flu, now Spanish disappoint them. Spanish is here there. That's why they couldn't do any of that. They put down for Spanish. It was never Spanish flu now, so it's just be so. Now the reason why they call this one China virus, say it come out for Wuhan lab. Why did they do it? They must use each countries. They must target to each countries. So that you go there. That was why Donald Trump pictured it out, because he knows all their plans. You know, as a president, you have to also belong to the body of Cabal. But when the man attend 1 or 2 meetings about, he said, no, I will not do this. The first thing that man created, for those of you that always follow us in rally, was to create Space Force. Created Space Force. Why did he create it? This man has been funding this whole thing, and thank God for the big men we have today in the world who could stand and say this thing will not happen. And there is another DC president again, another American president. He's called Ford. I think in 1988 he talked about the same pandemic. He talks about it. Now the same Spanish flu, the people that want to do it, now get of help, Papa, now first run. Now they run. That's why for us to read, my number is +34 631 056 284. +34 631 056 284. That's my phone number. Thank God I saw that comment. Maybe after the video I would have also write it, because after I finish any video I have to check up the comment. You know. That's how I give recognition to a lot of people. There are some persons now, I may not have talking to you. Maybe we might not have interacted, but due to your comment, the way you visit our page, I always know. This guy, Sosa Abba, it's like he's already a brother to him, because he always comes here to come and also encourage us, you know. I don't even know whether I'm a man or whether I'm a woman, I don't even know. Most of you have known, but I just see through imagination, I know that you are a nice person. Because it is very difficult at times when to start learning from people. It is difficult, some of the things to do. That's why there is no wilderness, no inheritance. I put it there at the topic. No wilderness, no inheritance. But most of all, we want to get inheritance without wilderness, and that is very, very difficult. So some of the cause of your senselessness, no wilderness before inheritance. There must be a wilderness before inheritance. If you check Joseph, Joseph went through wilderness before the inheritance comes. So it is the survivor of the fittest. This thing you are seeing today, you are going through your wilderness right now. Because there are a lot of things that is still going to be happening. Your spirit is expecting you to say no. At the time you say yeah and fall for a cheap blackmail, your own is finished. So this whole thing you are seeing have been a narrative right from time. It is long ago. That's why if you doesn't read your history, you don't know where you are coming from. If you don't know where you are coming from, you don't know where you are going. That's why we studied our history. When we begin to tell some people, even when I started this whole narrative, people that were going to bar, some of them are so when I started this whole thing like you, I was on media. The same way you use your phone, I use my phone. How did I know? Media, that is, me or don't talk something before they'll come talk. The news that is coming out in Wion today now, I don't want to give you a confirmation that why was it like that? Because I use my head, I leave my head libri. May better breeze the enter. But a lot of people every day bar almost so one. And as he don't drink so, coming back again to his original self will not becomes a problem. 5% will come out. Some people own now 2% they come out. If they come out every day, oh boy, yes, they boy, hey, oh boy, me wa larina wa gozo. Do you think that person will ever come back to a real consciousness again? It can never. He guy not to you to he van dana wa de gbe ho yi. What you just say the brain. Even people that they don't even smoke, get where you go old because waiting the brain don't see. Now make some they come the colo. Some they are here 80 years or 100 years depends on no me wagon. Or us one thing or no because the brain have been affected. A lot of people today 30 years they are already thinking like somebody that is 80 years. That's why the idiotic man in America he doing like a zoo. Because a lot of things have affected the brain due to what you why particularly this food you buy from the supermarket, all the drinks, alcohol, they add something to eat. It's not organic, they add something to eat, it is weaponized. That's why most of you today, the cause of your senselessness is what you take inside of you. Nobody that we are born senseless. Nobody. That's why this very point, people have called me to forgive him. I would have also used it to make an example here. For him to write that comment that this guy is supporting that man. For that simple reason, if I does not want to support, I should leave it. That's just how the jealous. Such a person is not with his right senses. Either he drinks often. At the time he drinks, his brain will never come back again normal. If he drinking, he have 100% thinking faculty. Automatically after drinking, they go break, he go lost 5. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of people that drink, they don't know how to give benefit of doubt. I give benefit of that to all friends, both brothers and sisters. It's not anything you do, I just piss off. There are some right now you feel you have hurted me, you have not hurted me. You've already chosen your foolishness. But I must still give that benefit of doubt. Giving the benefit of doubt simply means that you are mature, you are with your right senses. Because if you say this one, you do something small, you drive on. Like this useless man in America, that's what you always do. No. I never remove any person from my platform once. Say you do bad, you paste video, I will give you that benefit of doubt. Even the board of trustees who do anything, you don't worry about it. He had no cause today to say, Newton, look at what you did. No cause. Newton, look at what you did. The error. I think give you benefit of doubt. How did I was able to give you benefit of doubt? I look at it and maybe something, he just make herself available for devil to be used. The same way, because of the fitness of heart, Judah Iscariot were having the book of Luke 22. That was why Satan entered into him. Luke 22 verse 3. He says Satan entered into Judah, also called the Iscariot, the one of the 12, to betray Jesus. At times, what makes you to give benefit of that is when you are with your right senses. A man that with his right senses, a man that with his right senses, the one that with not his right senses, but look at being a what by him. But everybody that they go to the palace, it was only one thing they did. Then what happens? No, okay, what happens? Because these people, they are not with their right senses. There's always forgiveness. Even when you commit crime abroad, maybe they first catch a month. Like Ultra now, they get warning. They'll first put you for like 1 month, leave you. If they catch you again, be like saying second warning, not the first warning. Second time, they'll catch you, they'll lock you there. That's why if they first of all give you expulsion here in Spain or Fuera, may you come out. They know your arrest, you carry you. Now warning. Your own is to go and write appeal. If not thief, you go thief, not thief again. Right now, they do well. If you do too fighting, they told you to come and be signed. That to say, that very period, if the person slap you, adapt the system of Jesus, give on the other side, may slap, not fight. Because if you are caught again, whether now you wrong or not the person wrong, try and avoid fight. That's what they mean. If that similar thing carry you come again, my dear, you are going to have it. You are going to have yourself to blame, or you be in a state of cardiac trouble. That's why some of these things are done. But most of us, we don't know. I give benefit of that to people. At times, I look at, if not because of this very boy that they have been following me, I for no attack him. I would have known you. I foresee you, if not for God. It would have died because of me leave Facebook. As I'm talking right now, I will mention his name along with it. But he's lucky. Because I hate youth who were supposed to be leaders tomorrow. And right now, in their watch, Oshomola is saying he wants to become a president. Because some dumb bastard gave him that country. Because they don't see anything wrong with the system. Because I was Igbo. Hi, about this Igbo deal. If you are a woman, you no matter my way they smoke Igbo, he go encourage you when you go graphene. Because under normal conditions, you are not supposed to even date a man that smoke and drink. But I didn't see no man. I stand here to be corrected. Most of them, majority 90%, they are senseless. I'm telling you. That's why if you see our society today, more people that support this same government, this same bad government, who rig election for them, is it not the same Igbo smoker? Okay, if the society is good, can't they stay? Are they happy with it because they believe on that 5,000? That's why people are supporting you. First of all, go and evaluate them. Who is this person supporting me? Is he supporting me real or with merriment or sentiment, or is he an hypocritical supporter? That's why all my supporter is organic. I never create problem for my supporter. I won't want to do that. They don't even share video with me. It was only recently I was talking to somebody in Italy. He told me that this idiot, I don't want to even mention his name, that he mentioned my name, and I said, well, may I live on to a fate? If I'm dealing with this man, you know what he did. If any person I'm talking to, they know what they have done. So you yourself that want to come, then you are coming to come and show to me, who are who? Then I not drop anywhere. Or man, because now my soul and body, my activism is from inside belly, not be only inside heart. As I talk right now, to take over, that is all moving. If not because I'm strong, why we video so for that to say God has accepted that activism. I'm not like every other freedom fighter who sit down in their comfort zone. As I'm talking, so everyone the answer. So if you want me to use you, I will use you. I have a Tony. So you cannot do it. You are there on your lane. Day your day. My own is a quest for a gene. And be that our society will be over bastardized with all this evil. We are be over militarized. Okay, look at tradition today. It has been militarized. They put fear in it. Thou shalt not. Hey, now man of God, though. I think what happens when that place becomes the dens of thieves? Why can't we talk about it? They militarize everything. They weaponize your food. You are being indoctrinated. You are being hypnotized. Even after you are indoctrinated, anything the doctor said, we have to do it. Right now, there is spoken, there is vid. We have to go and start taking injection because you have been indoctrinated. I came to this life, I begin to see a lot of things that I'm bound to come and change. That is why we are changing the negative narrative of yesterday, come what may. We have to change it. If at all the grave got corroded, our children will start from where we stop. Everybody needs freedom, nobody wants to die. That's why anything I tell you, if I tell you right now you are a bastard, you remain a bastard. I'm not a part of your nupasia, I'll not be dog, I'll not be una master. Everything I've said it. If at all I'm going to go and score a goal, I will come back and know that I'm to defend, or I'm a goalkeeper. A lot of people, they don't know the wings they are playing. Anywhere there is ball, they will go. They don't have a specific winger. They are not in 11. They are not playing 7. They are not playing interior. They are not goalkeeper. Anywhere they go, my own is not like that. I have a specific mandate, which is our freedom. Yeah, Gomaku. That's why if I hate you today, I hate you forever. Does that? Do you think I'm every other person? I'm not like that. Who me a problem? Go and tell Yagema Yano Go and check all of their lives. A lot of them came and confessed. How many people have I talked to? I can't beg. Before I come out for you, you are there. And it is God that will send me to go. God is using me to tell people of their evil deal. That's why come what may, I will tell it to your face. If you can really have the power, that to say power and limitation. They put fear in everything. Anything. Check our those sons and daughters today know anything. Some of them couldn't even keep a wife for 2 years. Go and check their life. Go and check their life. They have no sense of human. These are the people, their society, they don't care to know what's happening there. I'm not in America, but I know what's happening. I'm not in Germany, but I know the next plans. That's why I told you when Boris Johnson said that they are going to deport asylum seekers. They are carrying them to Rwanda. I told you the whole Europe is going to do it. On my then Denmark also announced their own the food here. Why is your people not saying it? What was he going to answer? I don't know how people give merit to some certain persons without them not being able to do any struggle. It's a freedom coming by struggle. It don't just come. A lot of people will say happiness is free. Shut up your mouth. Who tell you it's free? Who tell you it's free? I want to be happy tomorrow. That's why I'm going through this wilderness. That's why I want to be happy. How happiness is free? You gapping yourself yesterday. You are writing on Facebook that happiness is free. How are you going to get the happiness? Who told you that? You pay dearly for happiness. You pay dearly for happiness. Salvation is free. You know the Bible. You know the show of it. No sense. There are a lot of things people do. Don't follow them to do it because they don't know what they are doing. A man showed that you are looking at them as a human being. That was why God said in the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. He said, let us make man our own image and after our likeness. In verse 27, he said, the image of God, he made man and woman. And he breathed his life into us. A Zoe life, so that you will not be senseless. How come about this senselessness in our society? How come about you are God on earth? But one Lucifer will also come and deceive you the same way he deceived Eve in the Garden of Eden. And the reason why Eve were deceived, we are supposed to be a story written down so that you can always amend your way tomorrow. But nobody cares. Check everything and stand against. Check everything and stand against. If you see me criticize anything here, mind the way you do it. It's not about me. If enough you can up, but mind the way you criticize, don't mind yourself. I'm not like a pastor. Because we are like the washing cloth, don't know if you know. The God that have energized me, the real God. That's why whatever thing I'm doing, I'm not expecting you are going to bless me tomorrow. I told you I've already forwarded an account. Please put money to this account, but automatically God uses somebody from elsewhere. Internet in my phone, either I activate it, the two phones I use outside. Some people couldn't reach me, but I never knew that. I was here having a lot of gigabytes inside. Because the date don't already reach now. Digital mobile and have here about 16 gigabytes. Okay. I just recharge or my say 1 hour. Because the two phone is always eaten when I'm leaving home. Then you cannot support this very truck and go home with your also, offering you have been paying, have not yielded fruit. This one will yield fruit for you. Do you know why? Because of what we stand for. We are not only to give you salvation, we always tell you how you are going to sustain your salvation. Mind the way you drink. If you see some guys today, they are not been able to amount to anything. We are going to travel the world, the bogey boyfriend, who do anything. You feel you are raining. That's why you see some children, they are very wayward. So some children are brainless because they are what their father gave to them. Because we get it. There are things that are registry. Our father those days, if they want to drink semen aromatic, he have the root you way. They mix it with otoluku. So that you hear me. But you don't have the reason why you're drinking alcohol. Even when federal ministry of health that want that tobacco smoking is dangerous to your health, people will still see benzene and LG, they will see St. Maurice. They'll see at SM. They'll see says the drop person hard put. Even here in Spain. There are, you want to go and buy my bro, they go drop person hard put where cigar don't chop. But our black people will still buy it. They smoke 3 packets a day. What's your problem? Then you want to reason where? That's why they don't care about between Oshomole and this guy Rocha Sokorocha. Go and look at the interview, Pidgin English interview where the Rocha Sokorocha do. You can go and see somebody that said he want to come and rule Nigeria. They are talking about what is he going to do to bandit. What did he even say? If I quote, I think we were trying to talk about, if you were to be talking, trying to make reference to Yahoo boys now, okay, now because of hunger. He said the insecurity in Nigeria is caused by hunger. That's what Rocha Sokorocha said. Rocha's idiot Okorocha. That's what he said. Now hunger. And how you going to do it? He said we'll go and see them. He will encourage them. These are people who have lost their senses. You are not talking about the way Obaseki said it. I quote, that all the Yahoo boys, they can be transformed. How come they know eternal? These are people, carry them from where they are. Not bandits that will be killing people, not Boko Haram. How are you going to do that? Encourage them for it. Who is fighting again now? Say, are you in Europe? Anywhere you did, and God will bless them. So if I may get sense. So these are the things. If you go to our tradition today, it will be over militarized. These same people, they just give themselves like one can cap. They sit down on one useless chair. I don't know what they are officiating. Go and look at King of Spain traveling everywhere. All this uncertain department, how the country will move forward. Our own. They are only to sell land and suffocate the government. And right now they are moving around. What the government of the state was supposed to be doing, what they are doing now. What the government of the state we are supposed to be appreciating is what traditional rulers in Nigeria are doing now. Because I wish they were the one. These are the people that doesn't have constitutional rights. Even their traditional department, they couldn't manage anything. Obaseki, we are talking about food. Not be Idomio. He's talking about gari and yam and plantain. Because people are no longer having access to farm. Who caused it? Who caused it? Then all the wilderness of now, the law of all would have gone through. We never want to walk. We don't want to go through any wilderness. We want inheritance. We'll go to church on Sunday. Abraham blesses Haman. And Joseph, his brother, they sold him. He went through a lot before he became a prime minister. He went through a lot. The same thing that put Joseph into prison. Dream that interpreted a dreamer. Then the same thing was he doing when he arrived prison. A lot of you today, because you intend to fight for freedom, someone discouraged you today. You are no longer a freedom fighter. You are now fighting a freedom fighter. May God deliver you there. No matter the discouragement today I will get, I will still stand to come and speak the truth. That's what a normal human being should be. But most of us, because we become too senseless, we don't even know that the Christian environment we are creating today, we are still going to live in it, and we are creating it for our children. Even our quarrel. Don't be deceived, our God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man swear, die shall reap. A lot of you don't know that supporting a bad government, you are sowing down an environment. You don't know. Because we become so senseless, we don't have sense of humor. That's why, because a lot of people, some people are in America today, they behave like a villager. Why is it like that? Do you know why? It is the head. It is not the environment. What was supposed to change is the head. A lot of people, they can wear fine clothes, but their head, there's something, because it was damaged by they themselves. It is not about the allocation. It is not about the location. It's about the allocation. It is not about the environment which you are living. It's how you position yourself. That's why we have American idiots. Very, very many. Who have not supported that gene in our society. What they saw. Imagine somebody saying he has become a earth freedom fighter. He now become a dogged fighter of APC. Fighting for, not that he's fighting APC, fighting for APC. That is, this man has been fighting, doing juju. Some of the things he's telling you, trying to tell you, don't only advocate, you know. He also do juju for them. That's what it means. Then such a person is your friend. There is something wrong with your brain. You are brain fag. You are brave too much. Also, a lot of people will feel they are making sense because you are a bunch of idiots following you. Okay, what is happening in social media today? Don't you see that there are people, more people watching? Does that mean it is good? Somebody will create problem to the essence. They are not transferring your mother from one person to the other. Don't see anything wrong with it. Now, how many times did Zuckerberg mother go to prison? The one that created it. The owner of TikTok, how many times has the mother go to prison? And you are the same person that is supporting this same person. It's not fit to call them to other man, brother, what did they do so wrong? With that statement, go and reverse it. Then you are coming out talking to me. That why did I talk to that mega idiot? You must be an animal. Like, when we are grown up, we used to abuse people like this. Go and wash your teeth before you talk to me. Because you don't have a young guy that we're supposed to be doing lectures. They like doing that, and people are following them because it's brainless set of people. They're the kind of people that need light in the society. How will you have light in which kind of brain? That's why I told the Obaseki one time. Those don't really need light. They should start going to farm. That's all. How can somebody be a slave? You need light? Are you mad? You are a slave. You need light. How is that possible? Any person that have admitted that is a slave, you have no right to insult a government because you shall have what you say. That's how a slave is being treated. That's all. But a lot of us that are victims, that's why we are shouting. We are victims because we are not slaves. And that's it. So if you admitted that you are a slave, you have no right to insult Obaseki. We that are not slaves have the right. Because anything he does, your slave master will sue him or they may kill him. That's why I cannot fix anything. Until you come and denounce. Who do you know take a that should be very, very impossible. A lot of people, they just feel this life they are living today. It's just coming to be. You are created to create. Anything you grow up to come and meet is not happening very well. Maybe when God started, or people can even change it now, you can't get here for here. They will breed you. Yes, they will breed you. They can breed somebody now, you can't get forehand. You can't get man. They are the way they breed it. How did the HIV/AIDS come to Africa? They were the one that manufactured it the same way they manufacture coronavirus. Just to destroy Africans. They created it, they created Ebola. All this you are seeing, they created it. Why you not get sickness? Monkey now to even eat monkey is a problem. Any food you have to eat now, they must test them. That's why for catch you say you go kill goat. If you meet bad of Balebe, go to when? Because you have not been tested. That one they always put some certain chemical joiner where they buy for supermarket because they are weaponizing it. So as you are eating it, it's taking away your brain. And most of you now you are a glutton. You eat upon you eat too much food. They be one who are bad. We are music when and one with mineral, then you call it. And we might get the sugar in that your beer is more than the 1 minute. What we will never see. Now I cannot really take alcohol. People start mocking at your one guy. Yes, there are people that do it. Go in midst of some certain alien. If you doesn't smoke, they don't call you guy. But go and check up their lives. Go and check up their lives. They hardly amount to something. These are the same people. These are where they get morale from, where they want to go and join cricket and do all manner of nonsense that will cause them into problems. Imagine now if you are with your right senses, somebody will come call you, come go beat this person. With your right senses, when you don't say na jam today, at the end of the day, they lock you up. Can somebody come in and say, let's go and fight person? I can only follow you to the station. I can only follow you to court. Than for me to come go one person. But if you that time you come out now, you see what you look for. If I thought I'm going to do my fighting now, let me want to go see fight. I go pack up, baby. But people with senselessness mobilize and go and fight somebody abroad. Then you expect not to go to jail. It's such a person with his right senses. That's why today, before you can be free, first of all, free yourself mentally. The kind of society a lot of people, their brain accept. That's why you are seeing Nigerian today. Because most of them, they are senseless. Are you not watching that? Any person that wants to save Nigeria must go through president. Nobody is agitating again. Nobody is calling a politician to order. Every person that wants to liberate now must go through politics. Now, we are shortage of freedom fighter right now. Only last man standing. It's arguing by Gogo. Then right now, what we have done, one idiot. Now, let me quickly correct this impression. For those animals and charlatans, for those misguided elements and ignoramus Kaliwa, who always feel that I'm talking to this man, he's spoiling my fight. We started this whole thing together. I know how much I've labored to create this very narrative of the adverse effects of our political bad leader in our society. When we were together, we don't let you. We parted. Then ever since then, I've been shouting for a gym. For somebody which I know, that what he was supposed to stand for. Why am I not attacking other persons? Have you ever one day seen me attack other persons? No, I will not. I have no right to attack other persons. To what I've donated money for you for. To what you yourself have paid for. So it will be very wrong for a man who called himself freedom fighter, and that's the reason why you respected him to go with him. He's telling you that he's now fighting for APC. And if you don't see anything wrong with it, there's something wrong with your head. You are man. Yes, you are insane. You are brain tumor. Yes, you are useless. You are a charlatan and a misguided element. In short, you are an Australia wallaby. That's a sign of senselessness. It just shows that you are known with your real sense, and you are no longer with your real consciousness. A detrimental head on brain functioning. Did I tell you before? That's the reason why you see me, a lot of people come and write comment here. That's what I tell them. And mind you, according to the research we did from the beginning, then the principle, the very day you accepted this mark, automatically you are now a carrier of the V. The very day you accepted Zetacron, automatically you are now a carrier of the V. You are not highly inflammable. What they think is going to beauty your immune system, that thing makes it to go inside of you. You not swallow it. This is what it means. Hey, Mota, I'm just a masterpiece. That was why I saw it coming. I warned you about it. You thought I was joking. Let's play it.
Now, the long-term effects of severe COVID-19 can have detrimental effects on a person's brain functioning. A latest study on post-COVID effects have now revealed that brain functioning damage as a result of severe COVID-19 infection can be equal to 20 years of aging and also equal to the loss of 10 IQ points. This comes as growing evidence now suggests that COVID can have lasting impact on one's mental and physical well-being. Even after months of recovering from the infection, people have also reported declining cognitive abilities, including symptoms like brain fog problems, recalling words, anxiety, and even post-traumatic stress disorder. According to a latest UK study, only a third of patients who experienced symptoms after being hospitalized felt fully recovered. A year later, others felt little improvement with regards to their mental and cognitive abilities. The study has found that 1 in 7 individuals surveyed reported having symptoms that included cognitive difficulties 12 weeks after a positive test. The study, which has been conducted by a team of scientists from the University of Cambridge and Imperial College London. The data has been acquired from some 46 people who received intensive care due to the gravity of the infection. Majority of them performed poorly on tasks that catered to their verbal and analogical reasoning. The data were then compared to nearly 66,000 people to get an average result. Long COVID or post-COVID syndrome has been a point of concern for health experts worldwide. At least 1.7 million people in the United Kingdom have reported continuing symptoms even after months of recovery. More than 3/4 of a million people in the UK have had long COVID for at least a year.
Now, what are they trying to push forward here? They are trying to perform you ahead again of what you are going to be seeing in your society. I don't say you should believe me. At least by now, I must have been able to to convince my co-debater, panel of justice, and viewers at home. How about they do now? Is am I still a conspiracy theorist? Or am I a conspiracy reality? I'm not talking about you that are good one inside. Because there are people, they are argumentator. I told you now, I did I said it. I said you won't listen. That's why anytime I know them. Here, what comment you know? Imagine you are talking about better thing. Somebody will just come and say, go and look for work. You don't know that, yes, I'll be saying it to this news came out today. I'm also the one that called them to write it. And they told us that we should take the injection. If we take them, this thing will come to affect us again. Now, look at how they start lying to you. Just take one to make sure to raise your moral system, immune system. You took one. If you put this thing for nose, it not will affect you, it still affect you. Take one, your immune system not work. Take two, not work. Take three, not work. Then no be the moment. I know they blame them. I blame you. You are to be blaming all this. Where me want to play? I'm going to be laying curse on them. The reason why my curse go kill them is because the way I pray with a sincere heart. When I tell body I work because they show you the lies. They show it to you what matter. How can somebody just be playing you? Okba, Eva, Eha. It's go on and on and on. It would have been now that they would write my name. You think Binigo is now in somewhere because he did not take it. I don't know you should come and blame me and comment. Why are you royal tassel? Anytime they gather, I always see God Almighty appear, and the ancestors of the Jew will come out and scatter all of them, because he that is in me is greater than he that is in the bodies. Today I'm proud. Do you know why I'm proud? I'm proud of it being able to hold what is stand. That today I'm celebrated all over the world. I'm celebrated because of what I stand for. That is Unuya me. I have done what nobody have ever done as far as this life is concerned. You are not getting it because you see the banana da. That's why most men today in an area who neka sigbo or you when it all sigbo when up than what fian will yera you are oh walking and boy uma emi so bomb mama so bomb everything that we are doing for merriment today is what put you into this mess. You are with it talent all the time. I said it. I will one idiotic son of the kingdom came out and was talking about the second. Then the second one, and I think for those of you that know the person, knowing a more second whatever second experience, everything he said now because woman no more is so ni buwaga recover. That be very zombie apocalypse is real. Jogo zombie they come or make una they prepare. They have started saying it now. I know you will not listen. Just see God just sent person. You thought it's only Jesus Christ they put there. Thank God for our ancestors. He wrote it down in John 3:16. Huh? For God so loved Africans, he sent his only begotten son Newton. He said, whosoever believeth will not perish, but have everlasting life. They thought it was Pandayan for play. Some of them were even giving testimony. Some of them were even using influence because they are married with Bona. Yeah, so do I proof or we are not going to a Monkawari Sita. Now why a PF in a raw wire swing what he. They die anytime they change law. They won't never it is swinging and why we are not fighting together. I'm here for a mission. But they couldn't listen. They were doing it benevolently. But nobody stand to speak for Africa. You will never tell them to leave Africa alone. You don't reason well. Look at it now. And a dope boy said he will have his second experience. Try to encourage the people so that they'll go and take more. Let me show you what God gave to me about 3 days ago. I was meditating and God told me. He said, my son, the only thing that can save people He said it's just for them to realize and come to me. That's what the ancestors told me. He said, there's nothing I cannot do. Or we might just for you to recognize your ancestors and begin to pray, God, I've made a mistake. Purify me again and again, but don't mention Jesus. The more you mention Jesus, the more the graphene in your system is energized. But pray in the name of the ancestors, of your ancestors, if you know it. Like most of you right now, you can pray the name of Idu spirit. And even do, the spirit of Idu, come and clean away everything that these evil people have put in my system. Make me whole again and again. And he told me, my son, I will answer them. He said, for anyone that called, I will answer. He said, and my ear are not deaf that I cannot hear. Now my hand shut, I cannot deliver. He said, but your iniquity, the iniquity you are committing here, that you are dirty, you become a dirty Thomas. Even when they show you the hand. I've shown you the hand. Look at the message God sent. A lot of you have seen that, but there was a sense after that dirty Thomas saw the hands and the ribs where the nail entered. He said, Master, I believe you. Yeah, tell me, Master, do I want me? Second experience, I say, wow. It is so come. Not who you follow, because what you follow with time will follow you. While the Lord's walking, my dear. If you follow any social media idiot and they did not give you information, run away. Another one will come, they will also talk about it. I save all my members, all my followers save here, except the one that showed death here. If I've not heard of my father, I will not come and tell you. Some people were asking me, how do you detect making video the river? And I said, I did not know how it comes. So that the powers inside the river, they will bear me weakness. So that if I curse you here, I'm more expanding. That's why I'm cursing today. As many of you, you want to see advertise this injection for my people to take it out. I pronounce today, that will be your portion. Because Emma, even Emma, they play politics with everything. After I finished campaigning for Baseki, I went back to my position. A real defender, I pass a ball on as a center. Maybe, let me use PK for example. A PK like beheading Sone, or the be led the AK, because he has a position where he's defending. When I finish my campaign, I pack all my baggages. I begin to do what God has sent me to do. But a lot of people, they begin to do sacrificing. What can we do that will make them to give us money? But I will try to save like that about it today unexpectedly. Thank you, will account. You go to Nigeria, any person that have given me money, I give you what this okay, I could even give to you. Informations. If he doesn't have information, you'll be deformed. If you are not rightly informed, you'll be deformed. That's why for the people that follow this page, they know why they follow it. I cannot be talking about land that is full of big honey. Then I like to go and graphene yourself. That's why I blame some certain freedom fighter. Their fight is always one. We do it all around. The difference between a rich man and a poor man is information. Because the rich man has information you don't have. Information is what God will lead to your transformation. No information, no transformation. That's why the time people will just spend, let me watch this man video for 1 hour. They prefer to go and watch sack. Hey, oh, it was a great one. Look at where it landed today. Imagine my name is Temuna. The graphene was slow. Even you are going to hear you. Man, it's so big. I'm not happy about it. Many are in the hospital. So it was done here. That's what he said. Detrimental. There are people now they dream. I tell you, keep from the inside. Nobody more. But there is still God that can. He said, Bamigillet. Don't pray the name of Jesus if you want God to answer you. Because the same Jesus or move if you know.
That were most of you so believe that even though I walk through the shadow of death, I shall not fear no evil, because the Jesus Christ is with me. Instead of this to say, God, my Father in heaven, and my ancestors is with me. Those that know their God will do exploits. I know my God. My God is not Jesus. Oh my God, always want to tell you, but in the Jesus Christ. Oh my God, what we say? Why you move? Why we want more bogbe? As a vine do more bogbe. You cannot have God and you are senseless. How is that possible? You have God, you are senseless. What you mean once away? Heaven abaya you come on for. I'm sorry, you man. People don't know. More come to end down me. There are many more days ahead. Those who have here, let them hear. Even according to the story of Jesus, they don't perform one miracle in Nazareth. Some persons in my platform, they did not listen. I have a turning. But today, the book of Mark 16, verse 15. He said, go into the world and preach the gospel to every living creature. Every living creature. Every living creature. 16 verse 16 of Mark. He said, those that obey will be saved. Those that do not obey will be condemned. Eternal King of Glory, I know that there's something you cannot do. I hereby pray as many people who have committed themselves in glory and faith. Clean them up. This water is vibrating this evening. In the name of the ancestors of our land, I pray let their system be purified. As many who friends, husbands, wives deceived, it was never part of their will for them to go and be injected. Something lured them to eat. Eternal King of Glory, have mercy. This water is rough. Every graphene in their system, take it away. Those things that made their brain to stop functioning, take it away. This water is trouble. Let everything in the system flush away. God, this word you sent me, you said new thing, as many that are hacking unto my voice and come to me with their sincere heart, that such shall be saved. God is not too late. Have mercy because of me. These are the people you have sent me to come and set free. These are the people you sent me to go and preach the word of our ancestors to. But as many that were led astray because bad evil company they keep. Have mercy, God Almighty. You are the one that take away infirmities. Have mercy and purify their hearts. Purify their blood. Everyone that has been infected by the graphene oxide, everyone that has spike protein in their system, everyone, oh Lord, that you never created with a sickness. Because the food we eat, because what the water we drink, because the drink we drank, have been weaponized. Ancient of days, I purify it. I purify it. I purify it. Baba God in heaven did creator that was never created. This water begin to move up and down. I pray that thing in that system, let it be rolled out. As many, oh Lord, that couldn't remember again, they turned their night to be day. They turned their day to be night. Ancient of glory, give them that their retentive memory. As many, oh Lord, that be at home in the night because their memory have been changed. They thought they were outside, not know that they're inside the bed. Such lost memory. Ancient of glory, I pray for your restoration. Let the God of our ancestors speak tonight. Let our ancestors speak tonight. Let your power, oh Lord, manifest in their lives. Let there be testimony. Let there be testimony. As many who are ready to hearken unto the word of your Son and mutant good that you have sent to come and dish out the undiluted word of freedom. As I said this thing from my stomach, as I said it from my heart, in sober reflection, oh Lord, I join my faith with them. As many who have never wanted killer, as many who have appeared, but something they lure them into it. Father, Lord, save them. Let there be deliverance. Give them freedom. In the name of the God of the ancestors of our land. He said, whatever it will take to help our people, we will. But as many you have killed before, and this is an opportunity for God to take your life also. God, do not suffer, I wish to live. Please, let's be sincere to ourselves. Go to God and say, God, help me. These same people that created this very thing, they have plans for, do you know they are trained up soldiers that go to contest zombie apocalypse, the zombie that go be entering the street. Do you know they are trained soldiers for it? You don't read. You don't know. A lot of you feel at the beginning you think was just joking. I'm not just joking. I am sent to do this. That's why I will not be doing this one, fighting for becoming a PC fighter. I am your fighter to fight for you so that your life will be meaningful again. We know the reason why God sent us. The reason why I'm in this life. God have also saved my life to save other people. I spent 14 good hours on top of Mediterranean Sea. I know the reason why God survived me. If most of you did not know the cause of your existence, I know the cause of my existence. I know the reason why I'm living. God has saved me to save others. That's why a lot of people today, they have billions with them. For them to help their neighbors that are poor, they don't want to. Forgetting that I will see why. So whatever thing you have this period, share it. Because a lot is still happening. A lot is still happening. The hair is weaponized. Go and look at Ethiopia. They caught drought there. Amerowa. Also look at United Arab Emirates. Amerowa artificial rain sibodo adue eo salobo awoni. It is the deep state that do it. If they look at it that you are showing stubbornness, they go inflate you with something. It doesn't be like our traditional ruler at times. Or do you know if do you know what they have done in their name? Do you know what they say? Because that person is doing it from his heart. That's why till the end of time, we'll keep on agitating for a better society. Our better society is sacrosanct. Maya Aku, carry your bini go. Look at the book of Exodus chapter 14. Exodus chapter 4 verse 19. God called Moses, said, Moses, come. I know you might be shivering, but everyone that sought to kill you, he said they are dead. Make it a waguna. I don't know how God is going to kill you. Make it a wagu. If you're, that's why, don't just pronounce it. We may combine and make it almost over. A lot of people that are said, Ogyomba to soon, would you know why they keep on having problems? Because those people are never Ogyomba. You don't just forward name and give to people because of what we're saying. Let's watch out. There are things you don't say negatively from your whatever. Because everybody must not have to be a fool like you. We're no one on the because you are not seeing anything wrong about the system. You are not seeing anything wrong about because the measure were away. You should be put in a machine of a resonancer machine, or can away that will check everything about your head. That's why a reasonable man, they man what he supports. A reasonable person with his righteousness. They don't use emotion, they don't lose emotion. They don't want to. But we have not seen anybody. That's why we know that what a traditional ruler is doing, they are not really doing something accordingly. But we are winning, my brother. Nobody will ever say that. They will just come and begin. You know, military religion. Like, no. Now, who does that? After when you have know where you're. Esther said, if I pay, this thing will be done. What are you saying? We mean what we are doing. Man, we are fresh, he said. Who is the more fresher? Who is the more fresher? People they do everything anyhow. There is a man, there is a God that have the final say. That's why God called Moses. Moses, come. 4 verse 19.
He said, the people that sought to kill you, they are dead. Go. That's why when Moses got there, any person that you have declared, I want to pray this simple prayer. We end this video here. Benevolently from your heart, who you plan when you are there. I'm killing you immediately. If God be God. Wow, wow. And those people will come in right away. You have said in your heart, uwe bokpa mo, udosisi ine, uwe rudi atemata. Ah, kasara masakatama. Hey, Jimmy. Obe certified. Mawe no manorone si. E baba ave gbe. Any person, be you man or woman, you have designed in your heart, who will, as soon as they come to Benin or they come to Nigeria, you are going to kill them because they speak the truth. Before they come, you will die. God Almighty, as many that speak truth in our society, and these same people, they are planning that anytime they come, they will kill them. Before they will come, they will die. Anytime these people buy ticket that they are going home. If not tomorrow, let them die tomorrow. If not next 4 years, let them die. God, anyone that plan with their heart and invoke the hope, hundreds of power, millions of power inside the sea, begin to go after those people who are ready to kill a freedom fighter in Edo State, particularly Edo State, because they speak the truth, and you give them a bad name before they will arrive. Molitola Muhammad, your obituary will be announced. Hey, God of the sea, let the obituary be announced. As many you said in your heart, because they speak the truth, you said if they come, you will kill them. The same way God told Moses in the book of Exodus 4 verse 19. He said, as many that sought to kill you, they are dead. Let that verse be seen in the life of this wicked alien. All this I ask of you, in the name of God the Father, in the name of God the Son, in the name of God the Holy Spirit, in the name of God of the ancestor of Idu. Amen. He said,